You are seeing this correctly. My Thancred is base CX with gold armor, no boards. I think he has like defense 42 on his artifacts. He's trash. He sucks. But it doesn't matter because the Warrior of Light is here to protect shitty Thancred. No offense to Thancred fans. I'm not saying that Thancred with EX plus 3 out of 3 is bad. To be fair, I don't even really know the upgrades he gets. I just personally have no interest in building Thancred. He's probably better, like most characters, he's probably better than the wider community give him credit for, but I just don't have any interest. I don't know enough about Thancred to really comment on what he's like now. But I can comment on my Thancred, and my Thancred is awful. I wasn't sure if this was gonna work, because as far as staying safe, staying alive, I mean, the wall is here. So I'm not really too worried about that. It was mainly just turns and damage output. But this team had enough battery to just get it done. Came a little close on the turns, but whatever works, man. I was very happy to be able to use Agrias again. Everything comes full circle. This is just bringing back early Chaos memories, because I used Agrias a lot back in the day. I think the last time I stopped using her was Barrett's Chaos. Yeah, I brought Agrias to the blind run of that, and then the turns were just so close, even though she was alongside Tifa and Y'shtola, and that was what taught me, like, okay, Agrias is kind of benched. I mean, that fight should have been perfect for her. And she got it done, you know, her stuns and stuff were great, but it was way too close on the turns for my liking. I mean, that was a Chaos that turns just kind of sucked for most people, but that just kind of taught me, like, okay, I think Agrias' time in the sun, at least for me, has passed. So I'm gonna use other characters now. But it was cool bringing her back, and I did give her character boards because I have plenty left over. I couldn't tell you what her character boards do. I did not check. I just figured if I'm going to be carrying this Thancred, I'm going to need all the help I can get. And it worked out. As far as I know about Thancred, again, maybe this has changed. But basically everything he does is based off of inflicting poison. Like, this dude is obsessed with poison. Like, are you poisoned? Okay, I'll hit harder. Is there poison? Look, I'll inflict more poison. Hey, if I mentioned poison, that's Thancred in a nutshell, if you ask me. Nothing but poison. Again, maybe he's changed. Maybe there are Thancred fans who can tell me what he's like now. But yeah, I'm not going to build him. If anything, I wanted to make sure that I could beat this challenge quest while spending as little as possible, because I want to go max out Realm. So I got her EX recently. And her artifacts are perfect. Like, what's up with that? She's the only character since the art farming update that I got perfect arts for, and I don't even have her built. So now I feel like I have to build her. And she's solid. She's really good. She looks really fun to play. So, yeah, I think I'm going to purple her. But you see how little we have to worry. See, this brings back Cosmos memories. That's when I used Warrior of Light the most. I didn't use him that much in Chaos, aside from the early stages when we really didn't have any options. I kept him 0 out of 3 for a while and he got the job done. Yeah, I did not purple Warrior of Light until Garland's Lost Chapter, because I wanted all the oomph I could get for the challenge quest, and it worked. Yeah, that was Squall with the LD and the burst. And then both 3 out of 3, Warrior of Light and Garland. Garland with the LD. Worked out great. Speaking of Garland, this music right now, this is awesome. These are some of my favorite fights in the game, where it's 3-on-3, like human types fighting each other. I like these a lot. These are always fun. Yeah, Chapter 6 was like that, with the Eldnarsh and the 2 Mankins. I was actually hoping I could have gotten Laguna's EX. I was actually considering maxing him out if I would have gotten his stuff. I really like his debuffs. So I was thinking about doing it, but that didn't show up. Thancred did. So here we are. Yeah, that LD does wonders for his shields. And the fact that you just don't take damage? I mean, come on. That's incredible. See, look at that Thancred. I didn't even put his EX on the first page. I didn't bloom him. I just threw 12 stones at his EX and like, alright, let's go. So that means I'm constantly flipping to the back page with Thancred to make sure his EX is up. He was amazing back when he got his EX. He got it early on Global, if I remember correctly, and he was killing it back then. He was so damn good. Look how close that was, though. Wow. Definitely got to rebuild this. Yeah, if the battery was not as consistent as it is with this setup, I don't think it would have worked. Because it's a 90 turn requirement, and I got it in, I think, the early to mid 80s. I still need to get in that raid. I want to get better artifacts for wall. I mean, they're not bad, but I can see why everyone is pushing Initial Brave 170 for his artifacts, because that helps out his shields a lot. Because even though, you know, he got his upgrades, they can still get broken, the shields. But with more Initial Brave, that's less likely to happen. And that is the thing that makes Warrior of Light what he is, are strong shields. Let's be honest. I mean, he's got good battery and stuff too, some healing, but the most unique thing about him are those shields. So let's strengthen that as much as we can. So Initial Brave 170 is where it's at for the Warrior. So we'll see if I can get some of those. Maybe some of those and some 108s. Yeah, I don't have a single one. I don't have a single Initial Brave 170 on him. I don't even know exactly what they are. I have a 108 330 on him though. I don't know how that happened. That tends to happen to me a lot, is for my DPS characters, I almost never get 108 330 artifacts, but for my supports, I get them all the time. Or for people who have, like, auras that they need to build, like C50 auras, I always get 108 330. Or cursed artifacts people, I get 108 330. I got a bunch of those for Aerith. Even got one for Vivi. I think I even got one for Cater. Like, it's ridiculous how much I get those. But the people that need them, they don't get them. They get defense and HP. Even with this new system. This is definitely a better showcase than my Lufenia run of what Warrior of Light's LD can actually do. Because we took advantage of it a little bit there, but we didn't let Shinryu attack all that much. I mean, whenever he did, it wasn't a problem because Wall's got our backs, but that fight was mainly, at least the way I did it, it was mainly Noctis and Vivi just putting work in, and Warrior of Light just kind of giving them some battery when need be. I mean, I'm not dismissing the Warrior, of course, but he wasn't there for damage output. He was there for staying safe and pumping up my other two damage dealers, and it worked out great. See, that right there is probably when you should have used a skill to battery Thancred into this. That's okay. I mean, the fact that he has some splash damage is helpful. It's not that much, but every little bit helps. At some point, we have to start focusing the other two. We've kind of been going pretty hard on Garland. He's going to get to red health sooner than later. The mankids are still above 50%, so we have to shift focus at some point. Yeah, they're 60, 61. Yeah, we got to focus them eventually. But let's get Garland in the red first, and we'll worry about those two. See, this is Agrias' biggest problem. The skills. The skills coupled with how slow her EX is. If her EX was a little bit faster, I think it would fix a lot. Like one or the other, either a faster EX or a higher skill count. I think that would fix Agrias quite a bit, because it always feels like something's missing with her. You're stuck HP attacking a lot with her, and I don't like that. She needs a lot of work, but her main problem, in my view, is longevity. And she becomes not very turn efficient when she gets to this point. I mean, leading up to this, she was great. But now it's like we have to slow down, even though our momentum is good. And we've already breached the point of the halfway point for turns. It's 90, we're at 48, so we can't really afford to slow down that much. Granted, if I had a better Thancred, it wouldn't really be that big of a problem, but even so, Agrias' problems still remain. And it's going to be like that for a while, as far as I can tell. Because, yeah, JP has yet to give her an LD rework anything, as far as I know. I don't even know if she's level 80. Even if she is, that's not enough. Like, she needs more than just level 80 to be reliable again. And I wouldn't object to Global giving Agrias the early LD. I wouldn't at all. I think that'd be sweet, actually. I don't think they will. I think they're going to go for someone more popular than her. But I would not object whatsoever if they gave Agrias the early LD in Global. I think that'd be amazing. But we'll see what they do, because they said I think there's at least one more coming somewhat soon. So I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. Yeah, we got to get them under 50. Garland's under 20. They're still above 50. We got to start getting them. I mean, he does have, you know, a higher health percentage overall. Well, not percentage, just a higher health overall. So yeah, that percentage will go down slower. But still, it's quite a big gap between their health and his right now. So we got to fix that. First, we have to keep the target on him, because if he goes through, say, Thancred's shield and breaks him, that's a dead Thancred. Although it would probably be fun, you know, I don't know, turns would probably still be too low for overall score, because I was thinking, if I would have let Thancred just die towards the end of this, maybe we would have gotten it done faster, but I'm sure the score would have plummeted if we had dead Thancred on our side. Because Warrior of Light is good, but he's not, say, like Noctis or Arden, where he just accounts for ridiculously low turns to the point where you can, I don't know, either let your other two characters die or gem revive and still beat the challenge quest. I don't see that happening here, because Warrior of Light is not a turn manipulator. Alright, here we go. And right here, I was waiting for her EX to be up so I could summon and do massive damage right here. Beautiful. Now we have to focus the other two. He's at less than 10. We have to hit these two. I don't know if his EX is up. I don't think so. Oh, there goes his LD buff. We gotta get that back. Okay, it is up. Alright, it's something. Thank you, Thancred. Alright, what are you gonna do? Oh, you did damage because my shield went away. We'll heal that in a second. I'm not worried about it. You gotta drop it. Going risky, okay. Get Garland, do your thing. Not a problem. Okay, it's a good thing I waited then. The EX was up. Press it. Yes, it's the sound of another car in the background. I sit outside when I record stuff because it's more comfortable. I'm not going to edit that out. It's going to be in there still. Because I'm a professional. I'm just joking around. Okay, LD time. Let's do this. Yes. That was good timing. He would have been fine either way, but we gotta get that back up. Thancred doesn't even have any brave hits on his HP attack. I'm sure that's different when you max him, but my Thancred doesn't have brave hits on it. What kind of HP attack is that? With no brave hits? Yeah, that's not gonna cut it nowadays. No way. Yeah, it's a bad sign when you read a character's HP attack and there's nothing unique about it. Like if you read it and it just says expels brave to deal HP. That's a bad HP attack. You gotta fix that. That Cyclone is pretty cool though, the way he does that. I like it. Yep, knock him back. He's behind the order. Do it. Thancred with the splash damage, yes! That's bad. That is not good. But it will be okay. Okay, we're nice and protected, all good. I keep letting Warrior of Light get debuffed though, which is not smart. He has debuff evasion, I'm just not using it. What's wrong with me? Okay, you can miss anyway, it doesn't matter. I make a mistake and then you miss, that's cool. I welcome it. Thancred, go for it, yes! So I'm yet again waiting for the Agrias DX because that should take out Garland. There we go. Done, okay. So we have 17 turns to take out these two, which shouldn't be so bad. Okay, now Agrias is spent. So she will be spamming HP attacks until this fight is over. He's almost spent too. He's got enough though. I mean, you could have pressed it. I don't know what you were staring at. It was just kind of there. You might as well have pressed it. I don't know why I hung on to that one unbloomed Thancred C65 like it was gonna come in handy. Like, what is it? I'm pretty sure it just extends poison. It's just more poison. Thancred and his poison. He loves it. It's his favorite. Yeah, slash that poison all. Okay, it does HP. I was wrong. Okay. That's pretty cool. You are spent. Okay, 1% and 2%. We got this. So 84 turns should be it. Yeah, there we go. Use that last shiny shield. Bye-bye, Garnet. Agrias, you take care of Ash, and we'll wrap this up. Perfect. So yes, you can carry a shitty character without a burst in this challenge quest. Just watch your damage distribution and you should be okay. Laguna would be even better for this, I'm sure. Alright. Good luck to everyone else. Hope you all enjoyed, and thank you for watching.